I was really hoping for a few more people to be on because this is a pretty cool announcement that I want to make. Um, but I'm gonna keep waiting. Oh, a few more did hop on. Wait, I'm gonna wait just a few more seconds and see if we get a few more that jump on and join us. So let's just see how's everybody doing. Um, mhm, mhm, mhm. Sorry, I'm also looking for something. I figure I may as well take advantage and double up on the announcement. I'm very excited to share. I'll begin with this. It's actually kind of the timing is quite perfect. Um, Many of you probably know. Oh, we had a few jump off. Bummer. Many of you probably know Donnie and I are on basically at a retreat hosted by Project Rescue for lead pastors and their spouses. And so we are in Texas. And if you follow me on social media or you've been on Facebook or Instagram today, then you saw that we took a little bit of a drive south. And anyway, so this evening, in just a little bit at 6 o'clock, we have a dinner where I'm sure we're going to hear about some new projects that are happening. Specifically, there's one they're talking about in Africa. So, and that's all I know. Um, and so I feel like the timing of everything is quite cool because that's going to be the focus of something new with Project Rescue, as well as this Sunday is our One Day to Feed the World offering for Convoy of Hope. We've been gearing up for this. And if you were at church a few weeks ago, then you heard me share because our scheduled guest speaker from Convoy of Hope was unable to come. And so he sent me his message. And so I shared that. And if you see the post on social media in the last couple of days, Africa is facing its greatest famine basically in almost 50 years. And so our offering will be going towards Africa Waits for the feeding program and the training and agricultural program for Africa. And I thought that was pretty cool. So on our way back from Waco, we're driving down the interstate, going through crazy Dallas traffic. If any of you have ever traveled and you've ever traveled through Atlanta traffic is next level. Like I haven't really seen much that compares. And in 2018, we were down here. We went to Houston and stayed with friends in Austin and drove through Dallas and the Frisco area, which is where we're at now. And there was construction and things like that, but nothing like to write home about. We were talking today that pretty sure Dallas traffic rivals Austin's, and it might even be worse. Anyway, so we're driving down the interstate and I decided to check my email, and I'm so glad I did. um Doggone, I was really hoping a few more of you would be on. Hopefully people will watch this later because this is so cool. So let me pull up the email that I had, and this email was from Pastor Phil, our district superintendent. And I don't I, I don't know if you're ready for this. This is quite cool. Let me say preface. So we're here on a missions-based retreat where we will make a commitment to give to Project Rescue, which is what we do already at our church. We do our Rescue Day offering, and just like with Convoy of Hope or any other need, if there's something specific in a timely manner that needs to be done, we will do that as well. We have our One Day to Feed the World offering for Convoy of Hope this weekend, and this email comes in. So the email's from Pastor Phil, for those of you who just jumped on, our district superintendent, and here is what it says. No, one more thing. What do we say a lot of times at our church as far as how God has blessed us? We say that God blesses a church that supports missions. I firmly believe that. Missions is one of the healthiest departments as far as funds go that we have. We believe in being a building and sending church, right? And so here is the email. It says, "Dear Pastor Stacy, we just received our world missions per capita giving report for 2023." And I might cry. I'm already like getting a little okay. "I want to congratulate you on being one of the top giving churches to world missions in the Illinois district. With $727 per person, that's the average. GC First Assembly is the third largest giving church to world missions on a per person basis. Think of the lives that have been changed through your giving. I want to personally congratulate everyone who attends this church, from the youngest child who gives to BGMC and their Buddy Barrel to the senior who faithfully continues to support the work of God around the world through a faith promise. I join with the voices of those who are hearing the name of Jesus for the first time and thanking you for your sacrificial giving." Church, do you get what that means? We are the third largest giving church to world missions on a per person basis. Now, there are going to be churches in our district who give way more than us, just in general, and on a thank you, Dave, on a per person basis. But we are the third largest in the district for a per person basis. And I am telling you right now that we will probably never understand the impact of what every penny has made for the kingdom until we stand in front of the Lord. And I am again a firm believer that our church continues to stand, continues to do what we do in our community because we give to missions, because we prioritize the heart of God, and that is the lost. And so, thank you. Thank you for being faithful. Thank you for believing in what we do through AGWM and AGUSM, and what we do um, in our own community with Mosaic and the food pantry at City Temple. When the Lord said to go to Judea, Samaria, and to the ends of the earth, we take that seriously, right? And I don't want to start preaching my sermon for Sunday, but this is what it's about. Not necessarily just dollars, but every dollar we give, every penny we give, right, represents somebody receiving the compassionate love, grace, and the redemptive story of Jesus so that they can choose to love him as well. And it's an honor and a joy. I have often wondered in my life why God gave me such a heart for missions when he didn't call me to missions. And in the last few years, being the lead pastor of a church, I think I understand more and more how that passionate heart for missions bleeds over into leading a church, because it's shepherding those of you who choose to make GC First home to also love and care for those who answer and respond to the call. Yes, I will go, and who go, and we're the reason that they get to do that. And we're the reason that many around the globe, here in the U.S., we support Illinois Youth Alive missionaries, Billy and Katie Willis. We support um, uh, Jay Covert. We support Susan Clift. She is in case you did not get to meet her at our missions convention this year, she is basically a chaplain through the AGUSM to foster care families. And then all of those we support around the world, plus Convoy of Hope and Project Rescue and Mosaic and City Temple's Food Pantry. And so thank you so much. What a joy and an honor it is to receive news like that. I knew that our giving was great for the year. I did not realize that we were going to get an email from our district superintendent with that kind of an encouragement. So as I told the staff and board before a little bit ago, when I first read the email, I shared with them and I said, this is part of the why that I say yes to God every day to lead the church. And this is part of the why that we don't grow weary in doing good. This is it. And not because we've given so much money, but because that many lives are being impacted. So thank you. And I just wanted to share that with you real quick. Um, don't forget about Sunday. You don't want to miss it. I believe that I have a good word for us from the Lord about his compassion, the compassion of Jesus. We could never um, top the compassion of Jesus through his death on the cross and resurrection, which we just celebrated this past weekend. But he did all of that so that people would come to know him. And what we do on Sunday is part of that. And so that's what my message is going to revolve around, that there is a harvest, and there is a harvest ripe for the message of the compassion of Jesus. So don't miss it. Don't miss your opportunity to give. Don't miss your opportunity to join in. Every single penny matters. You may think, I don't have $10 even to give, and other people give 50. So what's the point? Your $1 changes so much. Don't think that what you have is too little. Just be grateful you can give what you can give. I was looking at Convoy of Hope stuff, and like 90, no, what was it? 92%, because Project Rescue, we just learned this too. Oh, my bag's over there. The amount that comes in from donors that goes back out is massive. For Project Rescue, we were just looking at it, and it's like 92% goes back out into the program. That's like only 8% that they keep for fundraising and administrative costs. We got the report. I'll have this for you too. But Convoy of Hope is basically the same. There's very little that they withhold. Meeting you all over the course of 2 days. I won't say this. Thank you, Dave. Thank you. That means a lot. If you guys don't know who Dave is, if some of you are watching, Dave is an Illinois missionary, and he and his wife minister through improvisation and comedy to rescued victims of human trafficking not here in Texas necessarily, but in the Chicagoland area. And it's phenomenal. And he did a great job. If you want to hear a little bit about him, go back to Forever Young service on March. What day was that? 20th? No. It was the Wednesday before Palm Sunday. So is it 20th? I was right. Okay. Go back on Facebook or YouTube, either one. Go to the March 20th Forever Young service, and you'll get to hear Dave share. But yes, so if you look at the breakdown of, I was a little wrong. I'm so sorry. It's 84.5% of funds for Project Rescue that go back out, which is still significantly higher than most other compassion-based efforts from non-faith-based like Red Cross and others. Most don't put that much back out into their programs. They use 7.9% for fundraising and 7.6% for admin. That's it. So like this event that we're here for right now, this is a fundraising event. So even though it cost Donnie and I very little to be able to come to participate in this, we do that, and they invite us to do that in good faith, that we as a church, that we as pastors will lead our people in giving back to them, and we will. Okay, that's the announcement. Thank you so much for being faithful. Thank you so much for hopping on with me. Praise God for his faithfulness. And if you are not someone who has yet been able to commit to giving something consistently to missions, I challenge you. I challenge you to take a step above and beyond your tithes and offerings. And if you're not giving in your tithes and offerings consistently, then start there. Start there. and then give something to missions. Whether you say, okay, I'm going to commit to doing $1 a week. That's $4 or $5 a month. That's all that is. Or, whatever. And then watch the Lord bless you because you're being faithful to do and to meet his heart's cry for the lost. That's it. I hope you have a great evening. We're going to finish getting ready for our dinner this evening. And just don't forget that we have our One Day to Feed the World offering on Sunday. So, all right, I will see you all when I see you.